Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we are gonna be reacting. Well, I just made a video like the video before this one. Anyways, today we're doing everyday things you're constantly doing wrong. I want to see what I'm doing wrong every day. Let's get straight to it, bro. Let's see what I'm doing wrong every day, bro. Like this can't. I do everything right every day. What are you talking about?
And some of these are collective. The individual ones we're probably aware of, but the collective ones, the ones everyone does, might be harder to notice. Luckily,
but they're posting. It's not like that. It peels off good.
A few things that most of us have been consistently doing wrong forever.
That's accurate.
Amazing.
Yeah, I never wear white, but you feel me? I don't really wear white.
Charging your phone.
Okay.
There are quite a few phone charging myths doing the rounds. One of these is that you should let your battery get to the point of dying before you start to recharge it. The thing is, charging a lithium battery for an extended period of time actually wears it out. According to Battery University, which is itself run by a battery company called Cadex, smartphones are subject to stress in a similar way that smartphone owners are. Additionally, once your phone is 100% charged, keeping it plugged in only serves to increase its stress levels, as it gets trickle charges to keep it at 100% while it is charging.
I know that.
This keeps the battery in a high
Everyone knows that.
And gradually wears it
down. It fucks with your battery.
It's the human
we know
equivalent
that.
of running a never-ending marathon.
Yes.
Battery University recommends that you should charge your phone when it loses 10% of battery life and stop charging it just before it reaches 100% so it is not affected by those pesky trickle charges. Another thing you probably haven't realized is that you should also take off your phone's case on certain models when charging. This is because some cases can cause the battery to overheat and wear out your battery's life.
I know this.
So charging your phone naked in short bursts is the way to go.
Yes, I know that.
Number 9, cutting a cake. Most of us cut our cakes in slices, which seems perfectly reasonable. How else would you cut a cake? Well, wedges cut from the middle are fine. You will get a perfectly good piece of cake
from the middle
that way.
What you mean?
However, it does leave the center of it exposed, and that means that the cake will start to dry and go stale a lot quicker. Instead, you should be cutting your slices through the center of the cake, i.e. one long slice through the middle. Once you've had your fill of the confectionery, you can push both sides of the cake together, meaning you now have a brand new, slightly smaller cake that will stay fresh for much longer. This method has actually been around.
No, that makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. No sense. No sense. Because it worked on the first. It worked on the first time, right? Because there was look right here. You see, the cake was like this, right? Look.
Cake will start to drip the cake.
The cake was already a circle, right? So the way they do it, right? They do it like this, right? Boom. And then they gotta do it on this side, right? Boom. Right? Listen to me real quick.
I.e. one long slice through the middle.
Look.
Once you've had your fill of the confectionery, you can push both sides of the cake together, meaning you now have a brand new, slightly smaller. First
of all, no one wants to touch the cake every time you freaking take a piece of it. And second, this is what I'm talking about. Now you see how there's a line in the middle, right? There's a line in the middle, right? Now do that trick again. Now cut again over here, right? And then again over here. Now you got freaking 2 pieces of cake. You feel me? Because you can't just cut one. Because if you cut this one side right here and you put it together, this side's gonna be smaller than this side. You feel me? So now you have to do it again, which is like this and like this again. But then it won't make sense because and then the pieces will be extra skinny, and it's too long, and you got to push the cake again together. No one wants to keep touching the cake, bro. Like if I see some people keep touching the cake, I'm not gonna eat it. So they're wrong. We're not wrong, guys. We're good.
It has actually been around for 100 years and was first noted in 1906 by British mathematician Sir Francis Galton in a letter to the journal Nature. Number 8, holding your steering wheel.
Okay, how you hold your steering wheel?
American driving instructors have been telling their students to keep their hands at the 10 and 2 o'clock positions on their steering wheels when driving.
Well, I know I hold mine wrong because I just ride with one hand.
Recommended
because I'm a cool kid.
Path to compensate for cars without power steering. This was a great tip back in the crazy days of the 1990s. Now though, as people have started to take car safety pretty seriously, every vehicle comes with its very own airbag, meaning that
bro, you talk too slow, bro.
Traditional position could see you wind up with some injured limbs. In fact, the National Transportation Safety Board, a U.S. agency that monitors car safety, has reported some terrible injuries.
Bro, how you hold the damn steering wheel, bro? That's why we're here.
Instead, we should now be placing our hands in the 9 and 3 o'clock positions, with the thumbs placed along the rim of the wheel rather than looped around it. When airbags are triggered, they force open the plastic cover on your steering wheel. The higher your hands are placed, the more likely they are to be over the plastic cover, and thus the less likely they are to be in harm's way. For safety reasons, it's also best to avoid resting your hand on the center of the wheel and driving with an underhand grip when turning. Sure, you might feel a little more comfortable now, but when your airbag winds up breaking your arm in a minor accident, you'll probably feel a little less relaxed.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, but when I do drive, when I'm like going fast, right? I do drive it like that though. Like I do drive it like that, like that, how they had it, and I put like, you feel, I just relax my hands on my thighs. So, but I didn't know that was the right way. You feel me? But like I still do it when I do it. You feel me?
7. Going to the bathroom. This is one you probably thought you couldn't get wrong.
You just take your thing out and just take a piss and that's it, bro. What are you talking about? You sit down and then take a poop and then you wipe your butt sitting down. But I wipe it standing up. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'll be wiping my shit standing up. Like when I'm done pooping, I get up and I just, you feel me? And too much information.
Right? We've all been doing this fairly naturally since we left our diapers behind. Turns out, practice has not made us perfect. Science has discovered the optimal way to do your number 2s. Sitting on the toilet places your knees at a 90-degree angle to your abdomen, which actually leads to a relaxed colon and a slightly choked rectum. This causes some additional strain on the abdomen and can lead to gastrointestinal issues. Before the invention of the flushing toilet at the end of the 16th century, we all just used to squat in the woods, occasionally glancing over our shoulders
I got a story time about that.
for any imminent bear attacks. And
I got posted on my main channel though,
that's
not on this
apparently
one.
the best way to do it. Squatting relaxes the muscles in our pelvic floor and straightens our rectums, thus making the process a lot easier. And there is now actually a product available to help. It's called the Squatty Potty. It elevates your feet and ensures your knees are above your hips so that you're sitting at effectively the same angle
Who's gonna buy
you would
that,
be
bro?
squatting, thereby making bathroom breaks
The
a
hell?
whole lot simpler and helping to prevent issues such as hemorrhoids, constipation,
I ain't buying that.
colitis, and colon cancer. Number 6, wearing earphones. There's not
I heard
a
you're
whole
supposed to
lot
wear it
to
around
wear
like
in
this.
your headphones, right? You just put them in your ears and wait for that Glee soundtrack to kick in. Sure, they've never seemed the most efficient of objects. In fact, a major problem with earphones is that they're a one-size-fits-all product that doesn't fit all. They fall out
Yeah.
when you're jogging, they get
Mhm.
tangled up and lost remarkably easily too. While we can't do much about the latter two, there is a simple way around the first. We should all be wrapping our headphones over the top of our ears before we plug them into our ear hole.
I already knew
And
this,
there
bro.
you go. No more earphones crashing to the floor while we run. Number 5, peeling a banana.
I peel it like that. The
This
top,
is an obvious example.
take that off like that.
Vanity, arrogance,
and it comes out sliced. It come out perfect, bro.
ignoring
There's no
Mother
way.
Nature.
Let me see,
We
bro.
all peel bananas by the stem.
Yeah,
You
see,
know,
it doesn't come out. He's forcing it. It doesn't do that, bro. It comes out perfectly.
It seems a few centuries
Look, he's making it
ago,
seem all stupid. Like, bro, look how he did it, guys.
we all
Look,
peel bananas by
Look.
the stem.
you see how he did it? Look.
It seems a few
Look,
centuries
he's doing it like
ago.
to the side, like this. Like no one does that. When we peel it, we just peel it straight down like this. Like, what's he talking about? Like, they just trying to make it look bad, bro.
A
Like,
bunch of humanity's richest kings got together and decided that this was how bananas would be skinned.
they don't come out like that.
Even if peeling
I'll
them
get the
back
banana right now. I'll tell you how I take it out.
causes bruising, as well as causing them to get annoyingly mushy at the top. Really, we should be peeling bananas from the bottom. It's easily done too. Simply pinch the black part at the top and
Who wants to pinch it, bro? Talking about over here talking about bruising the banana. You're bruising the booty of the banana.
peel. How do we know this is definitely the way to go? It's
You
how
see
much-
now? You see how he peels it normal? How he just went straight down, and the other one, that's how he went to the to the side.
Pinch the black
Look what he
part
does
at the
here.
top and peel.
He goes straight
How do
down.
we know
Look,
this
straight
is
down.
Definitely the way to go. It's how the monkeys do it.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
Pissing
This
me off, bro.
sentence is grammatically
Number 4, using antiperspirant in the morning. This
What?
one might seem a little counterintuitive at first,
Oh.
but stick with me. You shouldn't be putting antiperspirant on in the morning. In fact, it's most effective when you use it the night before. Applying it in the morning, particularly after showering, makes it difficult for its ingredients to get into your sweat ducts and clog them up. What you should be doing is using it before you go to bed. This gives the deodorant time to work its magic and plug those
To be honest, I
pores.
don't even believe nothing this
Even
dude's saying
after
anymore, bro.
showering
Because everything he's saying is
a
BS.
good antiperspirant will still remain active for at least 24 hours. How do we know this is the best way to use the product? For
Yo,
most
my-
clinical
my-
strength
my outfit still smell good,
antiperspirants,
though.
It's actually written on the label. Number 3, washing your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one that could free up a little bit more time in your day. You probably shouldn't be washing your hair
Every
on a
day.
daily basis.
We know that.
In
Supposed to like
fact,
once a week or something.
Washing your hair every day is not only bad for your hair, it actually helps to make it more greasy. This is because frequent washing removes a beneficial oil known as sebum from your crown. Sebum helps stop bacterial infections by protecting your hair and skin from disease-causing microbes. You need some sebum in hair. Shampoo is an emulsifier that traps excess oil and dirt and washes these oils away when you rinse. Overwashing leaves a
Bro, get to the
dangerous
point,
latent
bro.
sebum in your scalp.
How you supposed to wash your
and
hair?
causes your oil glands to overcompensate by flooding your hair and making it look less than 100%. Number 2.
Wait.
Flooding
So
your
he said wash it every day?
removes are bad for your hair on a daily basis. In fact, washing your hair every day is not only bad for your hair, it actually helps to make it more greasy. This is
Alright, he did, I don't know.
moisturizer. When it comes to applying moisturizer, most people go for the rubbing the cream into the face method until the moisturizer has entirely disappeared.
Nah.
This
Oh yeah,
is
yeah. I heard you're supposed to leave it on your face. Yeah. You're supposed to leave that on your face.
Wrong.
Like,
Moisturizer is
You'll
supposed
see.
to be slowly absorbed by
Yeah.
the body's outer layer.
cause you're just doing it yourself. You're just rubbing it in. Like you feel me? You're not supposed to just rub it in. You're supposed to let it go in by itself.
So it should be gently tapped onto the
Yeah.
skin using the tips of your fingers
Mhm.
and then smoothed out. Patting your face gently helps to stimulate circulation
Yeah.
and flushes out toxins that have built up in your lymph nodes. A vigorous rub only serves to stretch
Bro, yo,
the
you talking a lot, bro.
stimulating
Yo,
out of the
what's the
depth.
next one?
Number 1, pouring juice. You probably think you're
I heard it was pour it.
Quality
Instead of
writing
doing it like
makes your
this way, right?
schoolwork better.
You go turn it around and then do it the other way, like
Grammarly,
where it come up from the
the
top
digital
instead of
writing
it
assistant
turn
that
around
helps
and it comes
students
out from the
create
bottom.
effective writing.
You'll
talking
see.
of a juice pouring expert.
Look.
What could be
Before
easier than
they say I want to say, you see how you're supposed to pour it out, right? Like, for in this case, he's gonna turn the bottle, right? But this could be towards the cup, like closest to the cup. But you're not supposed to do it like that. You're supposed to put the cup on this side and make it come out from this way like that. You see what I'm talking about?
Okay, so there might be some glugging and a few splashes here and there, but the majority of the liquid still stays in the glass. But what if we told you there was a better way to pour? A splash-free method. What you should be doing is turning the carton around and pouring the juice with a hole at the top. If the carton has a fold, you can simply hold that
Y'all
down
tell you, man, I'm
and
smart,
pour
man.
it. Easy and no splashes.
Bro, I already know all this, bro.
There you go. Just a few more ways humanity has been getting.
They already know all this, bro. Everyday things you're constantly doing wrong, but we got used to it because it's our lifestyle, you feel me? But yo, make sure y'all like the video and all that, and like I said, I'm about to make more videos, and holla at me, we out.